morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I have a motion to open up the meeting today, November 13th, 2024. Second, anyone?
Second.
Okay. We have the minutes from the October 2nd, 2024 meeting in front of you. Please review them. And any questions, please bring them up. And if you make a motion to accept them.
I don't think I should be mentioned in there.
Must have said something.
Right now, we're almost full. And I, this is gonna be the chapel.
I did serve hot chocolate last year.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of October 2nd as presented.
Second.
Thank you so much. We do have an excused absence today, Marilyn Portland, just to let you know that. I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge Loretta Wall. She spent many years volunteering on this board. Many years I was with her as well. I just, once again, want to thank her for her service. I appreciate everything she's done for us as a volunteer.
They used to be funny at the meeting because he was always hungry.
Yes.
And he'd have to get home to have his meatballs.
He would, you remember that, yes. He was always talking about what we're going to eat.
Back in the nighttime meeting.
Yeah, exactly. We were in the back room back there, yeah.
Yeah.
And I would like to just add to Pam and Jim, if I did recently do a talk at the Historical Society about the beginning of how Douglas started, how and why we got here. If I can help you with anything, I'd be glad to do it.
Absolutely, we'll have you come in. Absolutely.
All right, thanks.
Thank you, everybody.
Didn't you dress for the occasion one before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Patrice, I'll turn it over to you. Report of bills.
So under the grant, we paid for the exercise classes and the cell phone for the van. Under the regular COA budget, we paid for the stationary phone here, some cleaning supplies, and a couple of office supplies. Nothing exciting.
Okay, then statistics and rides.
So, we check the stats all the time here and there, but last month, Jennifer, like a full-time job, we were putting in rides, day after day after day. So we had 269 rides last month. We already have 219 booked for this month, and that's not including all the people that we're calling now for food shopping and for other things that go out and about. So every week, it's become really very much probably a 20-hour routine, more busy.
Do you keep stats on how many miles you go on the bus in a week?
That's right.
They
Fridays.
do on the run
I
sheets.
imagine it's quite a few.
Yep.
I see it everywhere.
Yep, and we had, so far, today it's been on the road for exactly a year, and we've had 1,967
A
rides.
year.
A year today.
1,967.
Yeah, yeah, so it's really, really busy, and it's, like even Cassandra, because she started in July, August, we were doing 170, 190 rides a month, and so to go up another 100 in the last couple of months, you can really feel it. She's starting at 8:30 in the morning and not finishing until 3 or 3:30. It's that busy, so we're very excited about it. The seniors are excited about it, and everybody loves riding in it, and we have really great drivers, so it's been a great experience, and it was very much needed.
Great. Good, good. So upcoming events?
So we have the BBT lunch today, which is amazing because usually we have 25, 30 people. We have 55 today. They're actually shutting down for us. So, and we had 2 that have just called out, so we would have 57. So, amazing that many things are catching on. And it kind of goes along with, I did a bunch of stats And it kind of goes along with the increase in everything has literally increased even that. So before we used to just have one little corner of the restaurant, and now we have that one. We have a bunch of different stuff the Sunshine Club is doing. And we have some free craft classes we're gonna be doing this month along with Bemis Farms. So we like to be able to have a free craft the week before we do craft that you pay for, so we can invite everybody. So, and we'll have our holiday party coming up in December, and we're gonna do a holiday bingo coming up in December. I had somebody call yesterday from a piano school. They wanna come in and they want to have the students, the older students, play the piano possibly during an event, or it might be a pop-up event where we throw out some cocoa and cookies, or it might happen during gingerbread houses. She's just gonna get back to me with the dates. So, yeah, so we've had a lot of really, really fun stuff, and a lot of joining, like the card group, Jean can say. There was like 4
Full
people
house.
at a table, and there are now all 4 tables
Yeah,
are full.
that's great.
Full house,
Yeah.
Great,
almost.
Yeah.
Each day, cribbage,
Yep, and
cards,
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
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 So it's insane,
Yeah.
and it's been really great because we've been able to welcome a lot more men.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a social center. It really is.
Yes.
It's wonderful.
So we had a little bit of an increase. So I pulled the stats from last year and from this year. So in the age groups, I did it by age group. So we've had 5 people between the ages of 55 and 59 join this year, 17 between the ages of 60 and 64, and 84 between the ages of 70 and 74. So people are working a little bit longer, and people are just kind of figuring this out. We had 2 new people join last week. So we have had 134 new seniors since January that had never been here before. And they've also increased our gentlemen up. So we had total event sign-ins last year. So for the whole year, we had 5,562. Already we've had 4,565. So we're only short 340 from the whole year last year, and it's only November. And we're doing about 650 to 700 people a month now. So it really has come up. And like I said, the men was up. We had 518 females and 535 men. So that's, you know what I mean? The men are really starting to come in for different things. The veterans breakfast, the card groups, some of the other stuff like the baseball thing. So we're gonna try in 2025, try to gear some other things maybe towards more of the men. Like we have the darts, we're trying to get that started, and maybe do some other talks and things that maybe might introduce some more gentlemen into the center. Yes.
I used to play darts.
Darts?
I used to play darts.
Oh, come in on Wednesdays.
I came in the first one, I was so frustrated, I couldn't even reach the friggin' board. Patrice came in and gave me a couple of pointers.
And look at you now.
I'm still advocating for axe throwing.
Exactly.
I want to do that.
That might be a field trip.
Anybody wants to get out some of the aggressions?
They need an outside venue.
No, the right side, we'll be fine.
They have a new one in Putnam.
I know. Okay. Scarecrow contest. What a great contest that was, huh? I got a chance a couple weeks ago to walk through the common up there. Really
It was
nice. A lot of
impressive.
participants.
Yeah.
A lot of talent.
Absolutely. So Patrice, tell us about the winners.
So we weren't any of them. But we had done a gentleman, military man and his wife. And it was funny because we had no idea where they were gonna put us. It was random, right? So you signed up and they gave you a number, and they had stakes all along. It was very well organized, very well organized. And we were right in front of the War Monument over here. So it was perfect. So we set up our stuff, everybody loved it. John did the faces, which were insane, out of paper. And they survived. They survived all that wind and all that rain, and they look as pristine as they did the day he made them.
Wow.
So we're going to keep those and put sheets on them and then use them as a Halloween decoration next year here. And they already have an idea of what they're going to do for the next year's Scarecrow contest, and it's fantastic. So I think this year was kind of a learning curve to see what actually people perceived as a scarecrow or what the judges really thought was a scarecrow. So did it have to have hay on it? Did it have to, you know what I mean? So, but they had what, 55 entries? Bob Ross absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
The witch, the Harvest Witch that was very creative. There were so many. We went up there a couple of times and fixed our stuff because of the wind. John took care of that every day. He went up and made sure everybody was still together. We had a lot of fun doing it, but no, we did not get
Next year.
next year.
If you
Next
had,
year, maybe the town clerk will join. We'll have some competition.
if you have any influence with that group, Patrice, speaking to a lot of the seniors that we know, they were very disappointed that it didn't go on longer than it did. A lot of people wanted to go up for like a week afterwards and bring kids and so on to see them. They took the display down too soon.
I think
It was up for like 3
last
weeks.
year.
It was up
Yeah.
for 2 weeks before they even voted, so it was up for 3 weeks.
I think maybe because it was the first time they did it, that, you know, it takes a while for word to spread and say, just like the lights when they did them last year. A lot of people didn't get up to see the lights until they were almost ready to come down. Oh, I didn't know this
They
was
have to pay
here, it
attention.
looked so nice. It was well worth
You know?
seeing. We saw people up there
Yeah,
just walking around in the middle of the day. It
Yeah.
was nice.
there was a lot of people up there. Because I drive by every morning and every day on my way home too. And there was quite a few people that stopped to see it. I think that is it Common Society? Okay, so it's not new, but there's a lot of things going on now. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of creative things they're gonna be doing up there. And I think as you see, things will move on. Like right now, they're doing Sponsor a Tree. Did you see that? They're doing a lot of social media things too. And I think you can sponsor like a light up tree or something to put up there at Christmas time to make it a nice walkthrough. So I think that, you know, they're kind of working within in their group to come up with stuff, but I thought 3 weeks was pretty good. I think they
It's
didn't.
on cable too.
Yeah, it was on key, yep. I think they probably just didn't want them to start looking junky, because
Right.
with
Right.
wind, it's very
Yeah.
windy up
Windy,
there,
right.
so,
Well, I think they were starting on the lights already, and
Yeah.
they had to take the displays down so the light crew could come in.
yes.
We're like Walmart, we just keep, you know.
Well, plus it was good weather to get the lights up when it was 70 degrees.
Right.
Sunshine.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we have a couple open positions.
Yeah, so I'm still looking for a per diem clerk, and the cook position is going to be voted on at the town meeting next week, so as soon as that passes, if it does, then I will get that right away, get that out right away. The clerk position is more now because the scheduling of the van has become a full-time job, and the phones down here ring nonstop. We can take 30 or 40 phone calls a day, on a slow day. So we really need just the extra hands, plus if one of us is on vacation, Jill will come in if she's around to do some per diem. And we do have a volunteer that'll come in that does tax work off, and she'll answer the phones and such. And Cassandra helped cover when I was on vacation a couple weeks ago, answering the phones and stuff, because it's too much for one person. So we're still looking for the per diem, and the cook, hopefully I'll be adding to for December 1st. That's my goal.
Hey Pam, Sunshine Club news?
Yes. October was a very busy month for us. Oktoberfest went very well down here. We had repeat customers coming in, and chili, we sold it out even though it was a hot day. And I think what helped is the van dropped people off out here, and they had to walk by us, and we had our sign out there, and that brought people in. So that worked out well. Then we went on the river cruise that we sponsored, and that went over very well. We had a good time, good weather. The Halloween party, big success, lots of fun. People really started to dress up. So next year we'll probably go with prizes, you know, for a variety of categories, because it might influence more people to get dressed. We did the plant swap November 1st. Plants are left over there, help yourself, they're free. Mostly indoor plants are what's left, seeds for things, so check it out before you leave today. And November 14th, tomorrow, we're having that Target program where Mandy from Karate Studios coming off to tell you about self-protection, self-awareness. When you're out and about, holiday shopping, you might become a target, especially if you're alone. So she's going to come in and explain how you or whoever you're out shopping with should be better prepared. So it's probably something everybody, men and women, should be. And the one thing we were told when we were on that river cruise is, it's not the big crime, it's the pickpockets you have to worry about.
Well, you know what I do with my pocketbook in the carriage? In fact, it was my daughter had told me about this one. You know the buckle for the buckle? Yeah, I get that, and the strap of my pocketbook, I wrap it in between.
Good.
So anybody who's pulled, they can't get it.
Can't get it, right,
You know?
right. Good idea.
So that's,
Yeah.
I'm amazed at how many carts I see with somebody's purse in the seat,
And they're wandering.
and they're nowhere around to be seen.
Right, yeah. So it's something
That's
that if you
asking.
haven't signed up, you might want to sign up. That's 12:30 tomorrow. down here. Any chance we can tape that?
I can reach out to Pat today and see if anybody's available.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually give him about a month's notice.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it myself, but that would have been a
Yeah,
good
Jim
one.
mentioned to me the other day. and
Yeah.
We're thinking it'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
That would be something that I think the seniors could turn to on TV
Yeah.
if they couldn't come down. I think there's a lot of valuable advice they're gonna get.
Yeah, yeah, I'll be emailing him about a bunch of other programs we're doing, so I will definitely
Okay.
put that in there and see if I can
Yeah.
get him down here. If not, sometimes he's even willing to like set up a camera in the corner and then we just monitor.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Pam mentioned on the river cruise, we were advised when we went to certain cities what to watch out for. And you know, what's one of the most valuable things upon you when you go into an area where there are pickpockets? It's not the couple $100 in your wallet, it's your passport.
Yeah.
That's worth big money over there. If they can get a US passport, and I have two friends that lost theirs in France.
That's why mine stays in my room.
It spoiled the whole vacation because they spent a whole week at the US Embassy trying to get another passport, and they missed all the tours. So, but little hints like that we're gonna find out about tomorrow, and it'd be nice to have them available.
Yeah,
Yep.
very good.
December 6th is gingerbread. The sign-up sheet is over here now. That'll be at high noon on December 6th. The 14th, Saturday, the 14th, we're participating in the town's holiday stroll, and we'll be up at the Commons serving hot chocolate and cookies again. And there are already 2 groups coming to perform for a half hour each. We have one more half hour thing, and we're having trouble finding someone to come in for that second half hour. If we do, we do. If we don't, we don't, I guess. We've contacted the schools and the churches and
What
either
type
people.
of,
We're looking
thing are
for
you
some
looking for?
kids to lead some Christmas carols and sing along.
Just for a half hour.
No, like the high school is busy with something else out here. The middle school, I just got notified that the music teacher's not available on that day. St. Denis, their kids are performing in the pageant that day after 4 o'clock
popular
mass.
day?
So it's availability.
Have you reached out to the Sutton Serenaders? Because Sutton has
No.
a choir, a chorus.
Sutton Serenade.
Yeah, they have a senior group, seniors.
Or the Blackstone Valley Chorus.
Yeah.
Sutton Serenade.
Ed, I think Ed I think Ed's on that. I can give you his number.
Okay,
Yeah, or you could even call over to and ask the director.
yeah.
But, yeah, they've come in here before and performed.
We'll ask. Good. And then on January 3rd, we're having a New Year's Day party here during the day to welcome in the new year. And then we're working on some presentations in the winter months to help educate people on things like maybe a talk about the beginning of it. That would be terrific. I'll talk to you about that.
Yeah, yep.
So that's what we've been doing.
It's a lot. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, any other business that we didn't anticipate that anybody would like to bring to the table today?
I have a couple of things. We've had a significant increase in fuel assistance, SNAP, and SHINE because of the Medicare changeovers. And fuel assistance is giving us a day for new applicants. It's already full. So that's happening next week, and she'll probably give us another date if we have other people that want to do. We have been waitlisting a lot of our programs, so we're now at Douglas only, up to 50 people, and whoever's on the wait list first from another town can come in, because a lot of our regulars are from other towns. We also received the mini grant for $250 from the contest that Jennifer had put in for with our healthy aging. So the money has come in, and we have reached out to Amy over at Dancing Station. She's willing to come and do line dancing every week if we would like to have it. The only spot we have available is on Tuesdays from 2 to 3, if you can imagine that. So, and that would only be 3 times a month because the Sunshine Club meets on the first Tuesday of the month. So I put out a sheet for that. We're gonna see how many people get interested
Can't
in
we
that.
meet somewhere else?
And, I
Patrice,
wanna
we can meet in the back room.
Yeah, there's
You know.
only a few. Yeah.
That's right. We
Yep.
don't need a lot of space for our meetings.
I did write out for the Cultural Council grant. That was due in the beginning of October, so hopefully we'll be hearing about that soon because that funds a lot of our entertainment throughout the year for our Valentine's Day and our holiday parties, our Smile Day, and other little extra things we do. And thank you to the Sunshine Club because today's meal at BBT was going to be $17.40. So the Sunshine Club has been sponsoring it so that the seniors can have the 3-course meal for $12. So it was a bigger group this year, for this time. We usually do it in the fall and then again in the spring. So we appreciate the Sunshine Club doing that so that many seniors can come. So that's all that. And I love the state because I ordered 500 COVID tests and they sent me, I don't know, 2,000, 2,500. They sent me a lot. So we have thousands of them, so I encourage everybody just to take a bag and hand them out to all your friends and family and your neighbors and whoever, and it's better to have them than not have them, and they're expensive. They're $20 to buy in the store.
COVID test.
Merry Christmas, there you go, yeah. Everybody test before you come for Thanksgiving, thank you. So I have a tremendous amount of them. I gave a case to the library, that's how many cases I got.
Wow.
I think they sent me 4,500. Yeah, now that I think it was 1,500, and they sent me 3 cases. So, we were happy to have them.
Anyone else? All right, let's pick our date for the next meeting.
I can't believe it's already November going by.
I know.
Months just fly.
All right, so December. 11th? No?
December 11th?
At 9 a.m.?
I won't be here, just so you know.
You guys
won't
are
be
away
here.
too. 18th? No, these guys are going away for a long time.
Well, I could do the 4th if you want to.
That's kind of soon, it's in a couple
I
weeks.
know.
All right, why don't we do the 18th? Lisa, you'll be here on the 18th?
Yes.
So at least we know we'll have a quorum.
All right.
The
Yeah.
18th?
No.
Oh, we're going for
The next meeting will be on December 18th, 2024 at 9 a.m. I have a motion to adjourn today's meeting. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Have a great week.